Hello, welcome to a Fortnite YouTube video. And today we're going to be ranking every single season of Fortnite. But today we're going to be doing chapter 6 and 7. Oh, fucking sprayed water on myself. So, that means we're doing chapter 6 season 1 to chapter 7 season 3. Because that's all we have. That's all the videos that are out. So, we're going to start with the season we're on currently. Chapter 7 season 3. Words can't even describe how good this season is. It is prime. We're back to like a prime time Fortnite. And like I'll be honest, I haven't been consistent playing the game. I've been on, I've been off, but I have been on right now. I've been very much on. Like yeah, I'll have like a 1 to 2 week phase, but now I've been playing the whole season pretty much. The sprite system completely shakes up the game. The past 10 years of Fortnite, Battle Royale has been the exact same with a little bit of things that switch up the core Battle Royale. This doesn't just switch up the core Battle Royale. It's an entirely new thing. This is completely different than any Battle Royale. Like you play this and then you play ranked and it's completely different. Which is why I'm putting it in the best tier. I think this could be the greatest Fortnite season. But there's obviously things that make it not the best Fortnite season, like the graphics are shit. There's just, it's not. But it's definitely up there, and it could be like in my top Fortnite seasons. And yes, I will put this in order, so then we can actually look at it and rank all of it, best, worst to best. Right now, I'm standing on Runners as a perfect Fortnite season. I think it's doing everything right, and I think if they want to continue the future of Fortnite, they're gonna have to implement the sprites or something with it because we can't just be collecting all the sprites for one season and the next season there's nothing. There has to be something or else they're dropping the ball. They have it so high right now. Then last season, chapter 7, season 2. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure this is actually the lowest Fortnite player count has ever been. I think this is the least popular season that ever existed. And I'll be honest, I played it twice. This is what I got from that season. There were rivalries that no one cared about, and it's some stupid system that doesn't even exist anymore. There was a rigged thing with the Ice King and the Foundation, and the map changes were bad, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But what I didn't like about it is that this chapter 7 is weird because season 1 is during the winter time, December, January, but it's a summer themed season riding on a waves and the carnival. And then you have season 2, which is clearly a spring. We're in spring, but nope. They add the Ice King back. And then now we're in a summer season and they have a bunch of fall stuff all over the map. It's dumb Fortnite. It doesn't that's like no one likes that, bro. I don't know. I think that's like maybe cool in concept, but no, bro. It just doesn't fit the vibe. Like you have to fit the vibe of the real world. Come on, bro. Like, how are you gonna put a summer season theme during Christmas? That's not cozy. Like the whole point of Christmas is to be cozy. So why am I gonna play a summer game? They better fix that next season. However, this season I got nothing from it. I'm putting it in garbage. I think it's one of the worst Fortnite seasons that has ever came out, if not the worst. I think it is. There's never been a time where I genuinely hated Fortnite. I actually see a season that overpasses it. But anyway, then we have Chapter 7, Season 1. And I'll be honest, like, when it first came out, I thought, yo, this is cool because the UI changed. The health bar changed. All the sprint is in the middle. I like that a lot. The map looked pretty good. I don't remember if it was good or not. I think it was mid. But the whole premises the of Chapter 7 Season 1 is that it looked good. It looks like they were trying new things with the riding the wave. Um, it didn't really hold up well. I mean, I thought the map was mid. I think the graphics still look like shit. It had no life to it. Like they were trying to give it like some LA life, and I didn't like it. The only thing I liked was the UI change, and I just like that's just an evolution of Fortnite. I'm gonna have to give it. I think it's a bad season. It's not mid because mid would be something else. This is a bad season. And also, I'm looking at it not just from my perspective, but the perspective as a whole. So it's not just like I'm looking at it, and yeah, maybe I didn't play it a lot, but it could be good. I think Chapter 7 Season 1 was bad, though. Next, we have the Simpsons season. So this is a season I actually didn't play a lot and I didn't enjoy a lot. However, it's going to be higher. So for me, I'd put it in like mid to bad. But I look at it as a whole, and it's not mid to bad. I think it's actually better than mid to bad. You have the whole new Simpsons map, and everything is cel shaded. You have the cool loot pool, the cool events, and it was a November season, so of course it was good. While I didn't play that much and I didn't enjoy it a whole lot, I do like The Simpsons a lot. Maybe if this came out 5 years ago, I would have liked it better. To me, it kind of, I think it definitely had life, but when you look at the past November seasons, I don't think it compares. Like Chapter 1, Chapter 2 OG doesn't compare at all. So I'm gonna have to put it in, like, of course, like, I think it deserves to be in a good, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put it in mid. Because this is, technically, I mean, this is my personal ranking, so. Anyway, next we have is Shock and Rock. This is Chapter 6, Season 4. And I gotta say, the season was kind of cool. When it first came out, I liked the map changes a lot. I really liked that like deserted blue bug. The bugs were kind of cool. They kind of got annoying, but like the whole beginning of the season was actually cool, and I was like, all right, this is actually a sixth season. And then they just removed everything. They removed the map changes, they removed everything, and then it was a nothing season. There was nothing going on. So like it could have been good, but instead it was bad. I would say just because I liked the beginning of the season a lot. I really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm gonna put it above Chapter 7 Season 1. It was not good. Next is Chapter 7 Season 3. Once again, the beginning of the season I didn't really play, but I did play the end of it. And I gotta say, I played Reload most of the time. I played the season as a whole, and I gotta say, I did not like it. The mythics were weird as hell. Like when you could turn into like a tiger or like a cat. What the hell were they thinking when they did that? That was for Battle Royale. Like, what are we doing? It was so weird. There was one thing I really liked about the season, and that's the ranks. And they kind of replaced ranks with sprites. The ranks were really cool. How you could be like a rank, a S rank. That right there is the one reason the Fortnite wasn't dead as a bird, bro. That was a great idea. But again, like it doesn't make up for anything else. Like the map, I don't even remember. Hold on. What was the map? I actually don't even remember the map. Oh, it's this map. Absolutely horrible. The changes they made to the map were terrible. Like literally no changes. As a season, it's bad. And I would say it's worse than Chapter 7 Season 1. Yeah. So as you can tell right now, Fortnite's not doing very well. The only good season is the one right here. Then we have Chapter 6 Season. Oh no, Chapter 6 mini season. Fuck, wait, where'd it go? Where did it go? There. I do think this is the worst season that Fortnite has ever put out. I know it's a mini season. They put it out for 1 month, and everything was Star Wars. I played it one time. I hated it. It was so dumb how every gun was like Star Wars and like everything was Star Wars. And I was like, I look, I don't have anything against Star Wars, but but come on, bro. Like everyone likes Simpsons. Everyone knows what Simpsons is. Everyone likes Simpsons. Everyone likes Marvel. Everyone knows who Iron Man is and Spider Man. But there's a lot of people who do not care or know about Star Wars. Or like everyone knows what it is, but no one really no there's people who don't like it. Myself included. I literally couldn't care less about Star Wars. For them to make an entire season revolving around it and guns and like I mean like lightsabers, it's not Fortnite. It's like this whole other game. It's like infinite ammo. It's like bro, come on. I don't like it. I think that was the worst season they've ever put out, without a doubt. Then we move on to Chapter 6, Season 2. I think this one was well received, but I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was atrocious. What they did to the map was just, and I liked the Chapter 6 Season 1 map. Chapter 6 Season 2 map was like weird. Like they had this gold and like this weird like thing. And then they ended up adding like what was that? The Mortal Kombat? It felt like a chapter 5 season. It was rough, and like you had the vaults. It was trying to be another heist season. It fell so far flat. Like it was just so flat. It was not good. And I would actually say, I mean, look, you know what? I'm gonna put it here. The only reason season 3 is above it is because it had the rank system, so like the tiers where you could be like A rank, B rank. If that didn't exist, this would probably be higher. And then chapter 6, season 1. And now I know I've been complaining the entire time. I liked this season. They had, what did they have in this season? They had like the Typhon Blade, and they had the boss battles on the island and Big Hero 6. But what was like that one thing they had as mobility? I don't remember. This was a good season. The map, I liked the map, and I always hate Fortnite maps. I mean, looking back, man, it's pretty damn big. I can't lie. Nah, this was a good season. The boss fights were the coolest part about the season. The fact I can't believe they don't have this anymore, dude. The Demon's Dojo, the boss fight there. They had bosses all over the map, bro. That was so cool. After the season, they like just stopped. They did not care about boss fights. Peak again, and I gotta say they completely dropped it after. This was a very good season. Although I did kind of stop playing halfway through because I don't know, the Godzilla thing was like, kind of stupid. I didn't really care for it. I will say I really enjoyed the season. I think it's good. It wasn't great. It wasn't best, but it was good for sure. And there's definitely a big line between good and mid. Like this season could move higher up depending on what I do. What my decisions are. But I'm gonna keep this at good for now. I think it was great. Next video on this topic will be chapter 5 and 4. I'll be talking about those, and then I'll do chapter 1 and 2. Can't wait to see how this comes along. So far, I think this looks pretty good. Let's say so we have this at these two at the last, and that, and then that. No, you know what? You know what makes season 4 better? This right here. Fort Nightmares 2025. That carried so hard. The collabs were so good. Oh my god. Look at these collabs, bro. That is so cool. They did Scooby Doo and Wednesday and Terrifier and Poppy Playtime and Scream and like everything that you could have wanted, they added. And more. Like the Black Phone, bro. Yeah. It's still not a great season, but it definitely is better. And then we'll talk about chapter 5 and 4 in the next one. And I gotta say, I'll give you a little hint. Nah, never mind. Tune in for the next video. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed already and you want to hear more about me yapping about my opinions about everything and everything in the world. I'll see you everyone in the next video. Goodbye.